Good, happy Saturday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's get started. First up, we begin with breaking news. Irma expected to strengthen before striking Florida Keys at daybreak. Deadly Hurricane Irma is expected to make landfall in the Florida Keys early Sunday before moving up the Gulf Coast on a rare course for Tampa Bay. As of 5 p.m., major hurricane force winds are expected over Florida Keys at daybreak. Irma is expected to remain a very dangerous hurricane while it moves over and near the Florida Keys and near or over Florida Peninsula, the National Hurricane Center forecaster says. After 2 days, Irma will be moving further inland and weakening, according to the Hurricane Center. It's still expected to be an extremely dangerous, life-threatening hurricane as it hits Florida, the National Hurricane Center says. And now some news near New Hampshire, Boston, and Maine. How to check if your data has been compromised in Equifax breach. Credit monitoring company Equifax said Thursday the personal information about 143 million Americans were exposed, making them vulnerable to identity theft. Equifax has created a website where people can go to find out if their information was stolen. It can be reached by clicking here. Once on the page, click the Potential Impact tab and enter your last name and the last 6 digits of your social security number. Make sure you are on a source computer and using a private encrypted network connection. The site will tell you if you've been affected by the breach. Major hurricane is catastrophic for Tampa, Boston study says. According to Boston's firm report, the Tampa Bay could experience catastrophic damage given the latest projected track of Hurricane Irma. The 2015 study conducted by Karen Clark and CO highlight the city's most vulnerable to storm surge flooding in the United States. At the top of the list is Tampa, Florida, which would sustain an estimated loss of $175 billion if slammed by a major hurricane. KCC's study said one of the reasons why Tampa is sustained is because the city creates a large funnel for a severe storm with maximum winds near the mouth of the bay. If tracked accordingly, a major hurricane can cause an enormous buildup of water, become trapped in the bay, and inundate areas of Tampa and St. Petersburg. Half of the population lives on ground elevation. Tampa would incur more costly losses than New Orleans or New York, but Tampa isn't the only city in Florida that would be devastated by a major hurricane. One of the firm's list is Miami at number 4, Fort Myers at number 5, and Sarasota at number 7. The National Hurricane Center latest track has Irma making landfall in the lower Keys before moving over water and coming ashore around Cape Coral in Fort Myers. From there, Irma is projected to stream inland and go over the Tampa Bay region. We will keep an eye on that as it comes landfall by daybreak tomorrow in Key West. Police search for missing Portland man. Portland police are searching for a Portland man missing Friday night. Officials said 30-year-old Tanner Smith was reported missing after failing to return home from a trip to Unity, Maine. His last known contact was made about 3:30 p.m. Friday, police said. Smith's wife said his cell phone was found in Unity. Police say thus far there has been no indication of anything suspicious, and foul play is not suspected. Smith is described as 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighing approximately 225 pounds. He was last seen driving a blue 2006 Toyota Sonic. Hurricane Irma turns toward Florida as state braces for storm surges up to 15 feet. Hurricane Irma is the most powerful Atlantic storm in decades, hitting Cuba overnight as a rare Category 5 storm before being downgraded as a Category 3 Saturday morning. It is expected to strengthen again as it heads toward Florida. As of about 3 p.m. Saturday, Irma was 140 miles southeast of Key West, with winds of 125 miles. It was moving west at 9 miles per hour and is expected to turn north and head up the western coast of Florida, making landfall on Sunday. This is a life-threatening situation, Florida Governor Rick Scott said on Saturday. Our state has never seen anything like it. The governor stressed the dangers of what he called a deadly storm surge. ABC News meteorologists are forecasting storm surges of 10 feet in Tampa and Sacramento and 10 to 15 feet from Fort Myers to Naples. Somewhat lower storm surge of 3 to 6 feet may occur in Miami and Key Largo. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Saturday evening. I'll be back here tomorrow with your morning news and full coverage of the hurricane tomorrow as it makes landfall in Florida. I'll have a news report later on tonight. Good night, everyone. Bye.